Hello everyone, welcome back. Last class you have studied the principles of business correspondence. In this class, we will study the media or medium of correspondence. Medium of correspondence refers to the means of transmitting or conveying message. So here media or medium refers to the means of transmitting of message or channel of transmitting or conveying message. And few important types of media of communication are given here. They are oral communication, written communication, visual communication, audiovisual communication, and electronic communication. Let us discuss one by one. Oral communication: when messages or information is exchanged or communicated through spoken words, it is called oral communication. According to S.K. Kapoor, oral communication takes place when spoken words are used to transfer information from one person to another. So, oral communication refers to exchange of information or messages through spoken words. Say, for example, conversation with your friends, conversation with your family members, then speeches, telephone calls, classroom teaching. So these all are the examples for oral communication. Advantages of oral communication. So immediate feedback. Say for example, during classroom teaching, the students can get immediate solution for their problems, right? In the same way, teacher also get the immediate feedback from their students. Okay, then it is a time saving and most economical mode of communication. Okay, it saves time and it is very cheap mode of communication. Then we can have the personal touch. The sender can have the personal touch with the receiver. And flexibility, that means very easy to change while communicating the information. If any modification or alteration is required, so it is possible to change the information immediately. Then group communication. So this mode of communication, that means oral communication, is suitable for group communication. And it also suffers from few disadvantages. They are poor retention. The receiver cannot retain the information for a longer period of time, and no record. We cannot keep the information which is communicated through orally as a record for future reference. Okay, and it creates misunderstanding. The speaker often gives message without having properly organized it earlier. Improper organization of message, then appropriate unappropriate use of language may create misunderstanding, or when the speaker or sender uses irritating words or abusive words, it may lead to doubts in the minds of receivers. Okay, and it is not suitable for lengthy messages, and it is one of the expensive mode of communication, because most of the time we need to use technological devices to communicate the messages. So it seems costly. Okay, next one is written communication. When messages or information is exchanged or communicated in written form, is called written communication. A written communication means the sending of messages, orders, or instructions in writing through letters, circulars, manuals, reports, telegrams, etc. So here Written communication means communication of or communicating the information or exchanging of information through written words by using letters, notices, circulars, office memos, etc. Okay, advantages. So it is suitable for long distance communication where the distance between the sender and the receiver is too long. Written communication is suitable. Then it creates permanent record of evidence. It can be used for future reference. One of the important advantage of written communication is it serves as a legal evidence. So we can keep it as a record for future reference. Then it gives sufficient time to act and act and react. Okay, written communication. So when you are communicating with by using written communication, the receiver have sufficient time to think and reply, and it can be used as a legal document and it can be sent to many persons at a time. Then it is suitable for sending statistical da- data, chart, diagram, pictures, etc. So when you compare it to verbal communication or oral communication, this mode of communication is very suitable for sending statistical data or numerical data, charts, diagrams. Okay. Then it also suffers from limitations. There, it is a time-consuming mode of communication because organizing preparation of subject matter, then organization of messages, then typing, then posting, which may takes which may take more time. Then it is also one of the expensive mode of communication, and it cannot maintain strict secrecy. There will be a chance of leakage of uh, subject matters. Then written communication has no scope for immediate clarification if not understood properly. So in written communication there is no scope for immediate clarification, but in oral communication immediate clarification is possible. Okay, because we can get immediate feedback, and being written in nature it is less flexible and cannot be changed easily. So written communication communicates the messages in a written format, right? So it is not possible to change easily. But when you talk about oral communication, there is a possibility of changing of information. Okay, then it is not effective in the case of emergency because it is very time consuming process. Third one, visual communication. Visual communication is a communication where the ideas and information can be read or viewed through the means of visual aid. So here visual communication is nothing but it refers to exchange of information by using visual aids, which includes facial expression, gestures, eye contact, signals, map, chart, posters, etc. So this type of communication is helpful for illiterate people also because they can understand, right? Say for example traffic signals. Even illiterate people also can understand the traffic signals. Okay, next one, audio visual communication. Audio visual communication is a combination of sight and sound, that is uses audible and visual techniques both for transmitting messages, information, or idea to create a meaningful picture, which is communicative. So, audio visual communication is a combination of audio and video component. Say, for example, PowerPoint presentations or advertisement on television. So, we can see the information and we can hear the information. So, audio and video, sight and sound. Next, last one is electronic communication. Electronic communication refers to exchanging of information by using electronic devices like emails, using computers, telephone, video calling, fax machine, etc. Okay, electronic communication can be defined as the communication which uses electronic media to transmit the information. Okay, so the question is, list out the advantages and disadvantages of visual, audio visual, and electronic communication. You have learned the meaning of visual, audio visual, and electronic communication, right? So now try to find out the answer for this question. You can refer any books or internet, right? So find out the answer and note it on your write it on your notebook. Okay, thank you.